As people of faith, the people who created Isaiah, we believe that God has created us to live bountiful, flourishing lives. That God wants all human beings to live lives of joy and meaning and purpose. Such a way of life requires us to live in community with one another. We need each other in order to be who God has created us to be and desires us to be. We need our communities to be healthy, and that means our cities and our homes, our states, and even our country. But we're faced with many challenges that keep us from fulfilling that dream. What are the challenges that you see in your own community from keeping it from being a vibrant, healthy place to be? Sometimes we don't want to look at certain hard realities. For example, the reality that race and racism plays in keeping our communities from being as strong as they could be. Here's one example. In the state of Minnesota, we are known for having one of the best public education systems in the whole country, and yet we're at the very bottom for the graduation rates of African American children. Apparently, our world-class education system in Minnesota is not world-class for everyone. Here's another example. We are right to be proud in this country for the technological medical advances that we've made, and yet in the United States, we are at the very bottom for infant mortality and life expectancy. Issues of economics and race get in the way of the distribution of our own healthcare system to our own people. These and many other challenges that we face are serious and they are complex. They are tied to deep issues of racial and economic injustice. So in the Isaiah organization, we're asking ourselves, what is it that God is trying to reveal to us now? Where is it that God is calling us to go now? Maybe God is saying that these times require something really new in the world. Maybe a transformative movement that can address the systemic challenges of our generation. Maybe God is saying that we need to change the rules of the game. That the healthy communities that we so desire and that God calls us to cannot be achieved by addressing each challenge separately. In fact, our lives aren't separate challenges. Our lives aren't disjointed and disconnected pieces, work over here and leisure over here and faith over here. Our lives are one cloth, indivisible, one part from the other. In our generation, people are saying we are close to crises on many levels. We are close to environmental crises. We are close to economic crises. They're saying crises and transformation are inevitable. But to realize God's vision of wholeness and justice, we need transformation that's not just inevitable. We need transformation that we have thought out and planned and chosen together. We're here today to explore a proposed path for this kind of transformation that we might walk together with each other and with God. It's a path that can be our generation's response to the faith that calls us forward. It's a path that can be our generation's response to the hope that lives in our hearts. Thank you for being a part of this journey.